Hi there, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. All right, so we're here with another one of the ad hoc readings that I do from time to time whenever I feel called to do a reading for somebody. It's usually a collective of people who are watching, or whoever's meant to see it will see it. If you're new here, very welcome. And if you're returning, very welcome. And thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it very much. I send lots of love and gratitude to you. Okay, so let's just see if there's anything coming through in the meantime. I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot here, and I think I'm probably going to be using some of the Energy Oracle as well. I'm hearing like rapid fire, the words, not actual rapid fire, but it's almost like someone's got an onslaught of a lot of things coming at them all at once. It's overwhelming. All right, I do feel like this will dissipate. This has got something to do with like a friend group or a group of people. Maybe it's something happening at work that is, you feel like a lot of people are against you or don't understand what's going on. I feel like there's a lot of coming at you, and there's like two sides that are divided. And the guidance that I'm getting here is you need to elevate yourself, elevate your energy, elevate your thoughts, go from your higher mind. So do things that will help you to keep your proper perspective, keep your mental and emotional balance in the situation, because from you rising above whatever this is, that's actually what's going to bring you the best results. It's like you're stuck in this storm and you've got this onslaught of things coming one after the other, and it's like you don't know which way to turn. But if you elevate yourself and you look at it from a bird's eye view, detach emotionally from it, as if you're an outsider looking in, and you ask yourself, what advice would I give this person? That's what's going to get you into a mindset where you can handle this a bit better. And there's also a reminder that things come in spirals. So it's not that this intense situation is going to continue. It's not permanent. It might be something that's a recurring pattern in your life, and maybe you need to take some, really intentional action towards stopping this from happening again. But it's a reminder that things happen in a spiral. So it's like a cycle. This is going to eventually, this too shall pass. But you can do something in the interim to prevent it from, maybe not prevent it from happening again, but prevent it from affecting you so intensely again. Distance yourself a little bit more each time it happens, whether this is a group of people that you can try to avoid, or a situation that you see coming that you can try to avoid. It's something along these lines. And it's saying, don't think that this is going to be a state of being forever. It's not. This is something temporary. And you need to rise above it to get yourself out of that cycle. If it's like a vicious cycle of this happening, you need to look at it from a different perspective. You need to pretend you're a bird flying over, looking at it and saying, what's going on here? So that emotional detachment is something that will help here. Okay. All right. Whatever comes through now with the cards may not necessarily be related to the messages that I just gave you, But let's see what goes on and what we get. Okay. What are we talking about today, please? What is this about? Okay, there's definitely this inability to take action. It's like you have to take action to sort this out for yourself. Whether that action is that emotional detachment or not, there's something about weighing up all sides and again gaining this perspective. Um, and I feel as if there is a lack of reflection on the situation, and that might be because you're so emotionally invested. But this is talking about self-reflection being our biggest focus right now, and bringing things back into balance. How to balance the energy we're putting out and the energy that we are bringing in or allowing in. And there's definitely a message of self-reflection here. Like, is there something that you need to change? Are you maybe taking things a bit more personally than you should? I feel as if this action that needs to be taken is not necessarily physical. It might be something as simple as, hey, I need to not let this get to me as much, or I need to remove myself from the situation. Even if you can't physically remove yourself from the situation, emotionally remove yourself from the situation. Something along these lines. All right. Thank you. Okay, yes, definitely. We're not following our intuition here. We're not. There's like a detachment from spirit. There's a detachment from the spiritual guidance, and too much of a focus of what's happening on the physical 3D. So that intuition is not there because we're not letting ourselves be divinely guided or following our gut instinct about something. Maybe we got into the situation because we didn't follow our gut. Or we could have taken action with regards to something and we didn't do that. And now we're thinking, damn, I should have listened to myself. I knew I should have done this. Or I knew I shouldn't have got involved, whatever the situation is here, because there's some blockage with regards to that balance between spiritual and physical, the balance between action and inaction. Maybe you feel obligated to be involved. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to avoid the incense touching the plant and I just knocked it over with the leaf. Okay. Yeah, you see, there's even a message there. It's like trying to avoid something or prevent something could have meant that somebody intervened. And like just what happened here. I intervened when it was best left alone. And perhaps there's somebody in, it might not be you, but there's someone in the situation that's going to regret that, because I feel like that's what's caused all of this energy that's coming in so rapidly. It could be a lot of conversation. It could be people criticizing. It could be, that somebody's just being in, what is the word? Relentless in contacting you or wanting something from you. I think those are all the cards they want you to have. Okay. Envy comes up at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if that speaks to anybody, if that is yourself being envious of somebody, or if that there's someone envious of you and this is what's causing this situation. This is a reminder that we already have a life of value. Okay, this woman is, she's got pearls, she's wealthy, she is living in a silver castle, but she's envious of the golden castle. And her envy is showing in how tattered her clothes look, because she's putting herself in a lack mentality or in a situation where she feels like she doesn't have what everybody else has. Meantime, she has a life of value already. She already has this beautiful silver castle. She's got this tray full of pearls. She's got this beautiful belt, and she's got a pearl in her hand, but it's not enough. So there might be a lack of gratitude here as well that somebody's experiencing that's causing this situation where they are envious of someone else. And envy and jealousy can be a very nasty thing. All right, I feel like I need to read from the book instead of taking more cards there. This Magician in the Mirror, let's see what it says. 53. In reverse. The Magician in the Mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing an opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of the cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or a life direction. You may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy. Yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and the courage within to make the most of your opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. This affirmation says, I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. I hope that speaks to somebody. Okay, action. Action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in a consistent effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Rise above it, okay? Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible yet persistent and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. This affirmation says, I am responsible for my own life. I take action towards my goals and my own happiness every day. Goddess of the Moon. This card reversed reveals blocked intuition, an inner disconnect or a sense of living in the dark. You have a deep desire to know your purpose and truth, but they can feel very distant. This is a message of dissatisfaction where your inner life is concerned. It's possible that extreme worry and discontent are the obstacles to inner peace and the wisdom that you seek. If so, you need to let go and renew your faith in yourself and your eternal spirit. Get out of your own way and release the fear that is blocking the truth of your blessed eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self, knows you best. So allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirring of your own intuitive voice and trust what you receive. Okay. Your own intuitive voice is also your guides and guardians, your angels and ancestors, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. They speak to us through our own inner voice, through that intuition, through that gut instinct. Let's read envy. And there might be a message for somebody there as well. Lack and dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity that she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this, okay, then it asks if this card is near another card. It says, now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things change. The affirmation says, I let go of lack. I look at the blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. I am glad. All right, so whether this is a relationship issue, whether this is a work issue, whatever it is, you're being asked to be called back to yourself, your own inner strength. Look for what you are looking for within yourself, because it's already there. Spirit is there to support you, but you need to reconnect. Okay, I hope this helps somebody. Have a beautiful day, and I will chat to you again. Bye for now.